Hey, thank you so much for watching today's video. In today's video, I'm using a lot of high-end products that I'm really excited about. I mostly use drugstore products, but all my high-end stuff I typically get on sale. So I try not to pay full price. I did do that one time. So far it's still only been once. If you want to see what happened there, go ahead and click the card above. Anyway, so in today's video, I've got lots of products that I'm using for the first time and I'm super excited about them. If you are new, my name is Sarah and I love to experiment and create with makeup. I would love for you to subscribe and like this video, and I would love for you to also click the notification bell so that you'll see when I upload new videos and new content. I'm so excited that we've gotten over 100 subscribers. I am just so excited to see my little bitty channel growing and more people coming and checking out my content. So that is so exciting. Anyway, if you want to see how I got this look and all the different products that I used, go ahead and stick around and keep on watching. So I am so excited to be using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This is something that I have actually coveted for a long time. So Tatcha had a friends and family sale with 20% off. And so I decided this is the time. This is the time to try it while it is on sale. I have not even opened it yet. I just got it a day or two ago. So we're opening it right now. I mean, everything, the packaging, the little pamphlet that comes in it. Seems very luxe. Ooh, okay. This must be the little scoop that you use to pick up the primer. So we'll set that to the side so we don't lose it. Oh my gosh, look at the packaging. So the reason I have coveted this primer is because I've seen so many people on YouTube using this and loving it, and it is a putty or a balm consistency primer. And Tatcha, I think, is a Korean or Japanese brand. Yeah, it says, this piece was born in Japan, nurtured in California, and shared with you to spark a journey of care and well-being. I love that. Look, so smooth. So velvety protective primer, smoothing silk extract, and there's 20 grams in this. It's a pretty hefty product. There's a lot of product in there. All right, so we're gonna take the little scoop. Okay, and this is how much we're gonna use. Okay, so I've zoomed in a little bit, and now I'm gonna put the primer. Actually, I think I want to put it on my finger just to let it warm up a little bit. That's pretty, a little scooper disc. But how will I keep that? So whenever I do my, pore filling primers, I always start right on the pores. Oh, and that smells nice. It's a very bright, kind of like a fresh citrusy scent. Okay. That feels really nice. It smooths out really well. And it definitely feels much creamier and feels like it blends in faster than the e.l.f. putty primer. I would actually say that the SheGlam Birthday Skin Primer is closer to this Tatcha texture than the e.l.f. one. But I have finished off my SheGlam primer and I will not be repurchasing that one. They don't treat their employees very well, so I will not be supporting that brand. Okay, so primer's on. We're looking nice and radiant. Hair is pulled back because we're going to use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. So we're using some bougie products today. This is in the shade 6.5. So I'm trying to match my neck and like my shoulders. I've been outside a lot. It's summertime, been by the pool, been out on the water, on the boat. That has been awesome. Definitely getting lots of sun and using SPF and drinking water and all those things. So I've pumped, what did I just do? Two or three pumps on the back of my hand. And it is a bit of a liquidy, well, I mean, it's not running down my hand terribly fast, but it is definitely a very lightweight formula. And it hardly feels like anything when you put it on your skin. So I have been using this one and love it, especially with the powder that I'm gonna put on top of it. I have been using a sponge to blend this out until right now. So this is the first time I've applied it with a brush. On me, with my darker spots, I feel like it's on the lighter side of medium coverage. So I will usually, put down kind of a first layer, and then I'll go in with a second layer over the spots where I want more coverage. To blend that up to my ears. Oh, and another thing, like with the shade and the matching, like to my neck and chest and shoulders and stuff, that was something that, of all the makeup YouTube videos I would watch, I had always heard them say, but I feel like I actually now apply that information. In the summertime, when I have clothes on for hot weather and my neck and chest and shoulders are more visible and they're not all covered up by like sweaters and turtlenecks and stuff in the winter, then yeah, I want to match the skin on my body. And because I've been wearing my sunblock and doing my skincare routine with exfoliating regularly and stuff, it is actually making a big difference. So like the skin on my face is lighter in color than the skin on my neck and chest. Okay, I've added one more pump on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna put this here over this dark spot, here. I'm gonna pick some up from here. That feels like a little much. Back over here, and a little more here. Probably didn't need a full extra pump. Probably could have done with half or a quarter. Very gently, just buff that out. And by buff, I mean I'm just like pressing the brush down onto my skin and kind of moving it around in different places. And same thing down here, and same thing on this side, buff. So I think that looks pretty nice, the application with the brush, right? I usually use a sponge to do my foundation, unless all my sponges, like today, are not available because I haven't washed them. So I said that I did a full pump on the back of my hand for the extra layer. Look how much is left. I didn't need a full pump. The concealer that I've been using, again, a bougie brand, is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Got a little sample of it in the shade Crema Catalana. This is what I've been using with, actually, I think I've been using this kind of like all summer under my eyes. This is a more radiant finish, and I don't want to have something super matte in the summertime. I'm gonna use the same foundation brush and use that to blend out. I've also been using just my fingers to blend this out. I remember hearing somewhere that NARS products were designed to be blended out with fingers. So actually, let me do that under my eyes. I'm also taking this down the side of my nose so that we get light in the center of the face. Blend up here. onto the eyelid. There we go, nice and blended. Okay, concealer is all blended out now. So under my eyes, I'm using my Nikkia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder. So I panicked earlier because I am down to the last little bits of this powder. I thought I had another one unopened, like stashed away. I don't. This is it. Thankfully, Nikkia Joy Cosmetics is having a sale right now for 4th of July, even though today's the 6th, I know, whatever. Anyway, sale is still going. So I was able to get the powder 20% off, save a little money. And if you have not tried her brand before, it's fabulous. Okay, so instead of using one of those wedge powder puff things, I'm just gonna take the little powder puff that came from my Bite Beauty pressed powder and pick up some of my Nikkia Joy Velvet Finishing Powder. Tap off the excess on my hand, and then I'm gonna use this to set under my eyes, blend out the crease on my eyelid from the concealer, and then take the rest of that powder onto the eyelid. I'm also bringing this down here where my most visible pores are, and I come out, you know, kind of in a triangular shape. So I'm gonna use a different powder for the rest of my face. So I'm also using this in the T-zone over the eyebrows, because these are the spots where I would get oily. Okay, but like, plot twist. So forever, I have had oily skin. Like, I would wash my face, and then, you know, shortly after, like within an hour, I would feel shiny and oily and all that. I had a day where I like washed my face, but then like didn't do my normal skincare, and you know, until a good while later. It was probably hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours later, and you know, when I realized how long it had been before applying all my skincare, you know, I realized, oh wait, my skin actually doesn't look shiny right now. It doesn't feel oily. I think my skin has become a little bit more balanced. What? Who would have thought? Me? With not oily skin? No way. No way. But here we are. So I think with, you know, my, I guess just with my skincare routine that I've been doing and more exfoliating and things like that, or maybe it's just getting older and hormones and stuff. But now I'm not as oily. Whoa. Weird, but I like it. Okay, so the powder that I'm gonna use all over my face is the e.l.f. Halo Glow in the shade Medium. This is another powder that I am like down to the bottom on, right? Like there's hardly any left, but I'm hoping that that will be enough at least for the month of July. I don't need to buy another powder since I just, you know, ordered myself the Nikkia Joy one. Like I have to have that one. I will at all times have that in my possession. That is a non-negotiable. But like this one, it's a really good loose powder. I like the like healthy, radiant, not like super radiant. It's not shiny or dewy or anything, like it's a powder, but it definitely helps your complexion to look more alive and, you know, like you're taking care of it. So it's a good finish. I do a little bit over where I've already powdered, but not under the eyes. I'm gonna also bring this down my neck. So there's the Halo Glow. I'm gonna check and make sure that nothing is tacky to the touch. All right, that I've covered everything. A little bit more right here. Oh no, I may not have been recording that. Bronzer's done. But anyway, now I'm gonna use highlight. And this is a Wander Beauty highlight. Oh, it's called Wanderess Glow After Hours. So this is a beautiful golden highlight shade, powder highlighter. And I've been using it for a couple of weeks now, and I'm getting a good dip in there. And it's a beautiful highlight shade. Nice and golden, very reflective, so smooth. I like it a lot. It's gorgeous. This is something that I got, I think, in an Ipsy bag. I don't think this was from Allure Beauty. So this was a hit from Ipsy. Okay, we'll do some on the tip of the nose, going down the bridge. And then for blush, I'm still using my Tarte Mini Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Kisses. It's a really pretty pink, corally color. Well, no, I mean, less corally, but it's definitely a good spring summer color. But I'm almost done, look, almost done. I did have to repress it. I'm really excited. I think I might actually finish this. I've never finished a blush before. And I know that it's a mini, but it's still exciting. Next thing, I've been doing a blush combo. This is from the brand Focallure. I went real intense with the blush today. Oops. Powder brush, back to the rescue. I'll just kind of soften all that up. Okay, brows are next. So another kind of like more high-end bougie brand that I've been using for brows is this Too Faced brow wig. So this is a like volumizing, it says brush on hair fluffy brow gel, and I have it in the shade soft black. So this is gonna actually put little fibers, you know, that look like brow hairs onto your brows to help thicken them up. Right, do you see how it already covered up those sparse spots in my brows? Hang on, let me zoom. So most days, this is all I'm doing with my brows, and I like it. It's really easy, it's a one-step process, and you know, you're ready to go out the door. But today I'm gonna go a little extra, and we're gonna use the NYX brow pen. Actually, wait, no, we're not. So I forgot that I bought the Benefit Brow Microfilling pen, and I have it, oh, focus, I have it in the shade Deep Brown. This is a brow filling pen that has a like 3-prong tip for doing the like front brow hairs and stuff. I mean, you know, you can use it all throughout your brow, but we're gonna give this a go. All right. I think this is something that I want to use separate from this Too Faced one. I mean, yeah, I guess I can tell a difference between like the front of this brow compared to the front of this brow. Yeah, okay. So I got a little extra fill. All right, yeah, that's good. I think I definitely want to try it on its own though, because I feel like it's being overshadowed by the Too Faced brow gel. I am gonna throw in my Benefit 24-hour brow setter clear gel. Okay, now I'm super excited because I bought the Sigma and Angela Bright palette. Ugh. So I love watching Angela Bright's eyeshadow tutorials on YouTube. She's fabulous. She's also on TikTok, but she came out with a palette with Sigma, and I've never bought a Sigma eyeshadow palette before, but when she said she was doing a collab palette, I had to get it. Here we are. It is beautiful. So it's got some really great neutral colors. It's got some really great bright colors, and then a couple of more muted tones. It's gorgeous. So it's got 6 shimmers, 8 mattes. It's a really gorgeous palette. This is the first time I'm getting to use it. So I think I want to go ahead and go with swatching everything first, just so that I can plan out what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna start with the shade Bright. Go there. So nice highlight shade. And I'm gonna go across the top row. So we've got Bright and then Basic, which is a matte, kind of peachy beige tone. And then we've got 2015, which is the purple. Oops, I'm not very good at swatching. There we go, there's the purple. And then we've got PDX, which is a beautiful, deep blue teal color. I mean, that has to be named for the carpet, the old carpet at the PDX airport. So my grandma lives in the Portland area, and anytime we would fly to grandma's house, you know, we saw that blue carpet, we knew we were close to grandma's. And then we've got Hollywood, which is a beautiful gold, like an antique gold. So even got a little bit of green in it. I promise I will practice. I'll practice how to do this, because y'all, this looks ridiculous. Okay, the next shade I'm gonna swatch is Peachy. So that definitely lives up to the name. So this is way more peach. This is more of a neutral light brown beige color. This is way more on the peachy color scale. Next we've got Autumn. This is a really nice bronze. Oh wow, that's fantastic. Like, you saw that, right? How smooth that went on. And remember, I'm not a good swatcher. That was beautiful. Okay, next we've got Schmugela. So this brown color here. Okay, that's pretty. Yep, very smooth. And then we've got Champagne Problems. Ooh, that feels nice. That's beautiful. So that's kind of like a champagne color, but more on the rose gold side. That's nice. I like that. Okay, then there is this matte orange, Evermore. That's pretty. Next shade is Zinfandel, this really pretty wine color. Oh, that's soft. I don't think I got enough on there. Hang on. Oh, yeah. That's really pretty. Next, we've got Bear. This is a light beige color. That'll be a good transition shade. It's very close to my skin tone. Right, yeah. And then we have the color Faye. It's beautiful shimmery green, like a deep forest green. Oh, I almost went right over Bear. Whoops. Wow. Oh man, okay. Hello, that's gorgeous. And then the last one is this brown cold brew. There we go. nice. It leans a little bit cool tone, but yeah, that's nice. Here are all of the shades. I promise I will do more of this and I will practice more. That's so pretty. It almost gives off like rainbow vibes, but like not in a bright, like overwhelming, intimidating kind of way. Like a wearable rainbow. Okay, let me clean off my arm and I'll be right back. I think I have planned out my look. Also, all clean. I am gonna use Peachy as my transition shade. And then I wanna use Evermore in the crease. And I'm gonna use Zinfandel in the outer corner. And I want Champagne Problems on the lid. So that's where we're going. All right, let's get started. So I'm gonna use my Lorac eyeshadow primer. We're getting down to the very end. So now we're zoomed in, using my Lorac eye primer and trying to finish this off. I think I'm almost done with this little sample. Yep. Probably a little too much for this eyelid, so we'll spread it out, share the love. Oh, by the way, my nails I did myself for the 4th of July. Don't look too closely, because then you can definitely tell that I did them myself. But I was pretty happy with the way that they came out. I did a freehand little star design, and then also have the little chevrons, red, white, and blue, and then just red with a silver heart. So that's what we got going on. That was fun to do. Definitely, you know, stayed up later than I should doing them, but you know, such is life. I'm gonna get a little flat brush and I'm gonna use Bear to set down my eye primer. This palette has a really nice mirror inside of it. Love that. Okay, that is set. I'm gonna use a Sigma travel size E38 diffused crease brush. I'm gonna take the shade Peachy and tap off the excess. And that's gonna go right here. I'm gonna tap that and kind of press that onto my crease first, then blend it out. Okay, so I got some more. There we go, that's nice. That is a beautiful, like summery shade. I love it. And especially with this little mini travel size brush, I wanna hold it at the very, very tip of the brush so that I'm not using so much pressure while I blend. Now, I'm gonna take a narrower brush. Okay, so we'll use the Sigma E33. All right, so that's a skinny version of the one I just used. And we're gonna go into Evermore. Tap off the excess. And that's gonna go in the outer corner and the crease, lower than Peachy. So that's a nice orange shade, but I feel like I already covered up Peachy. So I'll do the other eye in a second, but I'm gonna take the E38 and I'm gonna use that to blend out Evermore. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna take this little Morphe kind of bullet shaped brush. It's still fluffy, but it's a little bit more densely packed than another like e.l.f. brush that I have. Okay, now I wanna use Zinfandel in the outer corner. That's pretty. Okay, so there's that in the outer corner. I'm gonna go back to my E33 detail blending brush. I haven't added anything. I'm gonna blend out the edge. Zinfandel into Evermore on both eyes. Also gonna come over here onto the lid and blend the edge of that. And then back to the E38, nothing on it. Nothing extra on it. Okay, so I'm gonna put Champagne Problems on the lid, but I don't know if that might be a little bit too light to go straight into that Zinfandel shade. Let's try it out and see what happens. That is so pretty. Champagne Problems. What problems? Oh my gosh. That's stunning. But I definitely want something else to blend into this shade. So I'm gonna go into Autumn. All right, the coppery, the coppery shimmer. Okay, and get a little bit on my finger. And that's gonna go here on the line between Zinfandel and Champagne Problems. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go back and blend into Evermore. No, Zinfandel. And basically I'm just taking this tiny brush and blending through the crease to soften that up. And right here on the edge of the shimmer shades. I'm gonna take, actually the same brush I was just using, and pick up a little more of Evermore, because I feel like this right here needs to be blended a little bit better. That's better. And same thing over here. Back with a little more peachy. Yeah, that's really pretty. I like that a lot. Okay, I think I'm gonna use Schmugala on the lower lash line. And we're gonna use Bright for inner corner highlight. That's nice. Okay, so this is the eye look. We're gonna do liner and lashes. Well, not like false lashes, liner and mascara, and then we'll go on to lips, and I will be right back. Okay, so eyes are done. I did not realize that I unintentionally matched my shirt, but I love when that happens. So now it is time to put on lip color. This is a L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick in the shade Everbloom. Oh, hello, wait. This way, Everbloom. And this one is also in that same like coral color. Uh-huh. Now we spray, and I'm down to the ends of my Ofra makeup fixer. So that's it. This is the final look. I'm super excited to have gotten to play with some high-end makeup and my new eyeshadow palette from Sigma and Angela Bright. I really like the eyeshadow look that I got today. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that you will click the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and please feel free to share this with your friends. That's gonna be it for this one. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.